Hello everyone, it is part 2 of the 30 Days of JavaScript challenge. Let's jump right into it. Problem is called counter. Problem description, given an integer n, return a counter function. This counter function initially returns n and then returns one more than the previous value every subsequent time it is called. Alright, so what you're going to learn here is what a closure is. Closures are pretty much a backpack for a function. So let's go over the result and let's talk about it. What we're going to have to do here is simply return our outer variables, our outer functions variable, and just return it plus itself. If that makes no sense to you, you can either do plus equal 1 or n is equal to n plus 1. The simplest would be that. So why does this work? So when create counter is first called, it will create this function, which will create its own execution context, and it will begin with the very first value of n you give it. After that, it references its own variable, which is n in its own scope. So every time you recall the function after that, it's just going to return its own value plus itself. So it starts at 10, and then next time we call it, it'll return 11, and then next time we call it, it'll return 12. So let's test it out, and it works, and we can submit it. There we go. That's a basic introduction to what a closure is in JavaScript. It's pretty much like your function's own little backpack. Like it can store variables in there, and those variables reference themselves. So yeah, that's it for part 2. Code bit out.